All right, today is Monday, March 6th, and today's going to be a little different. Wasn't able to figure out how to import my trades from TradeZilla. I also, big news, got my first evaluation account for a funded account, for a 50K funded account. I'm not funded, I'm still taking the evaluation. I'm still a big, beginner trader, so really, in the grand scheme of things, I have no idea what I'm doing. But I'm going over my trades today roughly, just because I don't have like the specific data and information that I had. This is still an evaluation account. It's a 50K evaluation account, and I can. It's through Apex Traders, and they were having a sale. They're still actually having a sale, 80% off for the next 24 or 26 hours. 24 hours maybe by the time you see this. There will be a link down in the description if you want to go ahead and get signed up for that. I got a 50K account for $36, so that's kind of hard to beat. At least the evaluation. So it's 80% off, $36 a month right now during the evaluation phase. So there's a link down in the description for that. So check on that. Otherwise, this is what I'm running now. It's the 10 contracts or 100 micros. Profit goal is 3,000. Trailing threshold 2,500. And this is what I'm running. And I did my first day today with that in mind, and I traded awfully. I think in the beginning of the day, I guess the first couple of trades were the first trade was fine. Most of the trades today were all scalps. Still trying to figure out like position sizing, because I've really only been trading like one or two micro contracts on the MES through Tradeovate, and so switching over to NinjaTrader has been kind of different because I'm able to I have access to do maybe 5 or 6 MES contracts, or even up to one full mini contract. ES contracts. So still kind of figuring it out. I was bouncing around between, 3 MES, 5 MES, 6. Even at one point I went to 10 MES later in the day, right about here for 10 MES. Overall, not the end of the world, but I really was still figuring out what to do. And I think if I could go back, I probably wouldn't have done so many trades while I was trying to figure out the system. I'm still relatively new to NinjaTrader and this whole platform here, kind of how you input trades. I know how to do it. I know how to do the basic charting. I know how to keep, I'm hooked up. So aside from that, I'm still just getting used to the platform. Obviously, it's an evaluation account, so I'm in this account for $36, and if I can pass evaluation, get my $3,000 profit, hit 7 days trading, I can actually have a funded account and use Apex as money instead of my own. So I think even for a beginner trader like myself, I feel really comfortable, trading somebody else's capital, because I am losing money, and that's the reality of where I'm at. I mean, if you've watched any of my other videos, I am losing money. There are some days where I'll make $70, $80, $100, but I can also lose that same amount the very next day. So being able to have an account eventually when I pass the evaluation to where I can be funded to up to 50K of buying power, and then really be trading with somebody else's money and still actually make profits back at the end of the day is going to be pretty awesome. So I'm not going to go over every single trade because, as you can see here, there's a ton of them, and it was just sloppy all day. So I'm just going to roughly go over what happened throughout the day and kind of how my psychology was, and how I got into most of these. So the first couple of trades here, we reached the high of the day, and my first trade was at 10:45, and this was on the first entry long here. Quick scalp. I think I made, I don't know, $30, $40 on these 3 MES contracts. I got out at an okay spot, waited for a pullback, and then I got in long on the second entry long here. And I thought this was okay. Unfortunately, I got in and out on this candle right here. Let me zoom in a little bit more here. I got in and out on this single candle here, which was kind of silly. I'm not sure why I did that. I don't think I was entirely confident in the trade. And then just kind of figuring out, see here I had 6 contracts, here I had 3 contracts, 5 contracts, I kind of settled on 5 a little bit later in the day. I got stopped out here. I kind of was chasing a new high of day here on the second entry long. I thought that was a pretty decent setup considering the amount of buyers present here on this bounce. Again, waited for the short to happen shortly afterwards. Still a lot of buyers present. I guess I was a little surprised. This third entry long here, I actually had a lot more conviction in this one. After this this was an engulfing candle, I think. Yeah, I think this is an engulfing candle. Ooh, excuse me. I think I zoomed in a little too much here. Yeah, this was an engulfing candle here, and I got in right on this candle and kind of waited this one out. So this one actually was a pretty decent trade. And then, unfortunately, I kind of rode this back down. I got out right where my cursor is here on that candle. And then, really, the rest of the day was just kind of chasing this downtrend. Kind of disappointing because had I looked back and had I been paying attention, what was happening right here is you had a single top, double top, and then a triple top. This triple top, obviously hindsight's 2020, but the triple top, look what it led into the rest of the day. Had I just even recognized that, and after 3 failed attempts at achieving a new high of day, usually that's an indicator, and at least in my book, that going short's probably not a bad plan. So obviously, I didn't get in until basically all of the initial volume was done. I got a piece of this move right here, and this is the 5-minute chart, by the way. So all of these candles are 5 minutes. I got a portion of this move right here on this candle, which was okay, and then the next 2 hours were just full of me just being stupid, quite frankly. This is exactly what you don't need to be doing, and probably the exact reason why I may end up failing this account here soon. My total drawdown today was $350, and my trailing threshold is 2,500, and I lost about 350 today, and probably $200 to $250 of that was the nonsense chop in the last 2 hours. Basically, this whole section right here was just nonsense, chasing every move up and down, trying to predict things. Well, today I did not have a plan. This morning I was late to even the market open. I had just gotten this account open. This is my first day trading this account. I didn't know what to expect. I had done some basic executions on the simulator trader, but other than that, I just didn't know what to expect with actually trading the Eval account. I'm going to try to not blow this account immediately and actually try to sustain this because I don't want to hit reset and I don't want to have to wait until my next month hits. Otherwise, I think I'm going to try to keep trading on this account for the next couple of days. So for the foreseeable future, I'll probably be doing everything through here until I either pass the account or fail the account. I will probably continue working in here and maybe sparingly get on Tradeovate to do some futures for MES on Tradeovate with my actual account. That just depends on the day and how I'm doing. Otherwise, that's really all I have today. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to import my trades to TradeZilla. I just couldn't figure out how to do it, but that's just because I don't know what I'm doing. So again, Apex Trader Funding, there is 26 hours left. So if you want to get into this, it's an 80% off sale. If you want to get in, I do have an affiliate link down there in the description. Please feel free to use it if you want. Makes no difference to me, but if you want to use somebody else's capital instead of wasting your own money like I do, it's not a bad idea. $36 a month for a 50K account. That is extremely difficult to beat. Otherwise, that's all I have for today. Thanks. Peace.